parent of Killer British International School, my daughter, Oluwa Shindori Obado. My name is Oluwa Kemi Obado. So, we're just having a look at the project they are working on based on the Goal 12 of the SDG program. So, which is sustainable consumption and production. And here they have created a hydroponic farm, which is really impressive. Actually, I'll say this is my first time hearing about this. And it is impressive that the children, their own generation are, coming up with ideas like this to have a better way to farm, to have healthier food, healthier ways of farming, healthier ways of living, which will actually reduce a lot of health risk for everyone. So I would encourage the youth. Encourage the youth to go into this, because it's actually, compared to traditional farming, this is simpler. It's very hygienic, neat, organic, and at least we're very sure of what we're eating, of what we're consuming. So it's called the STEM farm, which of course we know STEM is the science, technology, engineering, and mathematics farm. That is their project that they are doing. So congratulations to all of you, and definitely we will encourage Nigerians, we encourage youths to go into this, to think outside the box, to go into this type of farming, hydroponic farming. It can be done, it is possible, and it is sustainable, because you will continue, you will harvest, you will definitely it will, as explained to us by our dear Mr. Sam. Yes, the initial cost is high, but government is actually investing in youth and farming, and with this government will definitely give grants to youth to go into this. So with the likes of Mr. Sam encouraging them and teaching them, putting them through, we believe that we have a better future for our youths. Thank you.
Thank you.
My name is Fatade Adibwe. I'm a parent to one of the students here at Killer British International School. I'm here today to visit the farm, and I must say I'm impressed. My daughter is one of the members of the Young Entrepreneurs Club, and I'm not regretting the time and the energy she puts into whatever it's done in the world. This farm is quite innovative. When I came in, my first thought was, will these things be able to carry the fruit? And well, after explaining, I realized that everything has been put into it. So I must say this is a job well done. It's innovative. It's you don't need to have a large space to have a farm and to have what you need to eat and to eat right. So this is quite good. I give it to them, and I pray that they will continue to excel and do much more than this. I can't wait for this food to start so that we can get part of it. Well done.
Hello, my name is Catherine Busari, a program officer at Leap Africa, and I'm here at Killer British International High School, and I'm just amazed by the great work that the Young Entrepreneurs Club here is doing. See here, we have a hydroponic farm. Before today, I did not know anything like this existed. I did not know that you could have plants that have tapes running them and detect when they need water, when they need nutrients. I did not understand that, but today I met young people, way younger than myself, that taught me this new thing. It's a good time to change the narrative. It's a good time to embrace change. It's a good time to be passionate about leading change, and it's also a good time for me, because I work at Leap Africa, to be in the presence of young leaders that are working to change the narrative, that are working to bring about amazing impacts. Their work is centered around the SDG 12, And the fact that young people that are below the age of 18 are thinking this way is amazing for me. It's a good day to be here. It's a good day to be youthful and useful. And I implore you that you take them seriously and urge them to continue to lead change across communities. Thank you so much.
Good day all. My name is Saban John. I'm part of the security department. I want to use this opportunity to thank Mr. Oyemi for giving me the great privilege to be part of the STEAM family. I really thank you for teaching me how to farm you and giving this great opportunity to think. This is the meat, this is the pepper, the tomatoes. I will be mixing the nutrients, type A, type B, mixing with a bucket of water, how to on the control system. I'm really grateful for giving this opportunity. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Vincent Iwezerwa, Head Elementary School, Kele British International School. I'm impressed by what I'm seeing here. Is the efforts of the Young Entrepreneurs Club, and this is their efforts to promote the SDG Goal 12, which is responsible consumption and production. They have put all of this together to show their belief in the fact that agriculture should be encouraged. We should plant what we eat, and we should eat what we produce. I'm really impressed. This project started some time ago, and we are seeing the effort here. Kudos to them.
Wow, this is a beautiful project, STEM Farm, executed by the Entrepreneurship Club of Caleb British International School, led by Mr. Oyemi and Mr. Oluleye. This is a beautiful project because it has solved the problem of farming in Lagos because of land issues. Lagos is one of the most congested cities in the world, and we have the issue of land. But this has actually solved the issue of where to plant, availability of land to plant, and this is not taking too much space. And you can see it even at the back of my house. I can do this. I can have this. And I'm actually looking forward to start cultivating. Look at the pepper, beautiful pepper, and the tomatoes are coming forth. Look at this. In few days time, this will be ready for harvest. And this is one thing I love about this, because in my language Yoruba, they will say that meaning that when you have something to eat, no other worries. So I love this one. This is laudable, and this is like a reflection of critical thinking that the students are engaged in, and this is like solution from their brainstorming, coming together to actually look at the issues of food production. And this is related to the SDGs 12, that is responsible consumption and production. So this is a very beautiful and laudable project. So I give kudos to the club, that is Entrepreneurship Club, for for executing this kind of project to solve the issue of food production in our society. And beautiful one. Kudos.
My name is Mr. Adesonwo Augustine, the Vice Principal Admin for Caleb British International School. I'm so impressed with the project anchored by the Young Entrepreneur Club of a Caleb British International School. The project is so impressive because it has actually brought out the critical thinking, and it has been able to solve a problem of a land problem in Lagos State. In Lagos State, we have minimum land availability, and for us to be able to maximize the use of land, we need to really think deeply and solve that problem. And the problem has been solved by these STEM projects, in which they have been able to provide an avenue where we can plant. Here we can say tomato, pepper that has been planted now, and an individual can have this even at his backyard of his house and solve the problem of farming even in Lagos State, because here now I don't need to go to the market to buy tomato or to buy pepper. This has really solved a great deal of problem. I really appreciate the effort of Mr. Awoyemi in company of Pastor Oluleye that have been able to supervise this project. This is a great feat, and I give kudos to them, and I want to believe that they will be able to do more of this project, and it's also in line with the XG projects, and we are praying that more of these projects will come up and our students will go higher to solve greater problems in Lagos State and in Nigeria as a whole. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Mr. Adejon Ibrahim, the biology teacher in Caleb British International School. I hereby introduce you to a prototype STEM project that is driven entrepreneurially by our STEM club, trying to show us a prototype of greenhouse farming. Yes, you will see that this is like a farm, but it's not another farm. It's a farming process that is 80% controlled. The farming process here is not allowed to go on like open farming. You see that there's a shed here, like the one we use in real greenhouse farm. This shed ensures that light intensity is controlled. Research has shown that light intensity for growing plants can have adverse effects if it is not controlled. So just like in a typical greenhouse farm, the shed here reduces light intensity by 50%. That's not all. The substrate that we use here are also scientifically controlled. We all know that plants require soil for anchorage and for supply of nutrients and water. So exact substitute is here, but not soil. The substrate you see there offers those three functions that every soil will offer to a plant: water supply, nutrient supply, and at the same time anchorage of the plant. So this substrate is a great innovation that controls weed. So weeds are not having any place here, let alone giving the opportunity to compete for the nutrients designed to supply the plants that we have here. Like you can see here, this is the growth of tomatoes and pepper are being grown here, and they have graduated from nursery to middle stage to the fruiting stage. Hence, the support that is given to them in form of these ropes. At the fruiting stage, where they are growing very tall, the demand for food has risen and their growth has really sprouted out. Hence, the need for support given by these ropes so that they will not fall apart. Also, that this project is so unique in terms of water supply. Water supply is here, and the water supply is technically controlled, centrally distributed, and it is channeled throughout. You would observe that there are different taps at different levels. So the tap ensures that water supply is controlled in terms of volume, in terms of speed, and in terms of the demand at different junctions. Oh my goodness, wonderful. Also, what is unique about this project is that pest control is ensured by regular supply of organic pesticide. So the organic pesticide that are being sprayed at regular intervals ensures that pests are controlled, since it is a prototype greenhouse project, not a full one. So the control of pests is assured through the supply of organic pesticide. Organic pesticide because environmentally friendly. So if it were to be ordinary chemical pesticide, then we can achieve pest control, but the impact and the damage to the environment cannot be controlled. But here, organic pesticides are used, meaning that the supply will have no adverse effect on the growing plants. So I think around to show you some of the fruits that started coming out. Tomato fruit is already coming out here, thank God. And this one is pepper, huge, wow. Big pepper is coming up here. Also, you can see some pepper coming out here. Some of them are coming out. It's tomato. So it's a very, very successful experiment. So with this achievement here, the coordinators of this project can confidently expand and take it to a large scale from the successes that are recorded here. I want to show appreciation to the coordinators of the STEM club, giving our students lots of entrepreneurial skills. The coordinators are Mr. Sam Awoyemi and Pastor Oluleye of the chemistry department. They have really brought out a lot of ingenuity, originality, and entrepreneurial skills in our students, ensuring that they give the environment a lovely agricultural practice that is controlled and devoid of environmental hazard effects.
My name is Mrs. Oluwatoyin Esther Ebo, and I'm the principal of Caleb British International School. I'm also assigned to supervise Mr. Sam Awoyemi as a leader, and I'd like to testify to his good works in Caleb British International School. Mr. Awoyemi Samuel is a chemistry teacher in Caleb British International School. He's also the coordinator of the Young Entrepreneurs Club, and he is a very innovative teacher. He noted during the career day that no student, expressed any interest in becoming a farmer. From a scientific perspective, he came up with the STEM farm project, and this is a hydroponic system integrated with modern technological innovation in agriculture. He has been able to work on the children's mindset by making them to understand that there are scientific ways to farm. He's made them to understand the importance of identifying problems in the environment and in the world and preferring solutions intentionally. And this is a very good idea. The STEM farm can be done on a small scale, on a large scale, where he came up with the slogan, "Eat what you grow." He has embarked on this impressive program in the school and has been able to embed critical thinking and problem solving in his curriculum. He has also been able to achieve cross-curricular link in his curriculum teaching. He is indeed a pace setter that should be encouraged and an example of what British Council will be proud of as a teacher in Nigeria. Well done, Mr. Awoyemi.